This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. First play looking to throw it. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle, it's Keen. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, from defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
Offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Castle. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Pass caught on a comeback route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Who's in the clear? Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play.
Okay, ready? Down.
Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Powers through. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Jones. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. They got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Keeper for the 1st down and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Return is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now fourth and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range. And the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The returner looking to make a play here. And they got the return corral.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the football bounces out of bounds. It's a wild play to end this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver and take shots downfield.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Keen. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Here comes the handoff. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The important 3rd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fighting him off.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Pressure is coming. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 42, Miami 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Direct snap to the back. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No chance to catch him there. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into that.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He'll hand it off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Going after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down to the 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Castle. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. breaking free at midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
Bringing it out. It's Castle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Working clock with the ground game. Breaks free. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that previous play. It's a toss to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Castle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he starts out of bounds just short of the end zone. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. The back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Burnstreet and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.